All right, happy Thursday. I should say happy holidays. Welcome, my name is Mike Snetter. I'm with Advanced Wireless. I'm so glad that you're taking a few minutes out of your day today to join us for a quick introduction to 7 solutions to improve your senior living facility. The agenda today is pretty simple. I just want to give you a quick introduction to our company, a little bit about us, and then we're going to dive right into some platforms, some solutions from our one platform that we think can have a dramatic impact on your facility, on your staff, and on your residents. And then at the end of this, I'm going to open it up for some questions. If anybody has a couple of questions they want to ask, and then we'll close it down. I anticipate that this is going to last about 20 to 25 minutes, and this is being recorded. And it will be, a link will be sent to you, and there'll be access to this recording on our website. So without further ado, welcome to the One Platform from Advanced Wireless. As a means of a quick introduction of who we are, if you've never heard about us, Advanced Wireless, we're based up in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We've been around since 1992. We do offer national sales and service teams across North America. We serve over 25,000 customers across North America. And our company really has a rich history of innovation. And hopefully today you'll get a taste of that through some of our one platform solutions. Solving problems really is what we focus in on. Our innovation comes from our customers and from people just like you that have needs, that have challenges, and we build solutions around those challenges to address them and to help you. Our ability to integrate our technology into your existing infrastructure really is unmatched in the industry. What you're going to learn today about the One Platform is it's a very scalable solution that addresses and morphs around your unique needs. The innovation that we work on is all designed to alleviate pain. And specifically, one of the largest pain points in senior living is staff shortages, right? Everyone's being asked to do more and more with less and less. The methods that we use for data and reporting, we believe gives you quick snapshots, insights of what's happening in your business to make informed decisions. And we do have a never-ending commitment to innovation. And making ourselves better to help your organization. So this is a short list of things that have really come to our attention over conversations across North America over the last months and years. And by no means is this a comprehensive list of everything that's impacting your business today. But these are some of the top things that people are saying, Mike, help us. Is there anything you can do to help us with these things? For example, we all know that everyone is short-staffed, and that is an ongoing challenge that probably isn't going to go away in the near future. People are frustrated with the limited communication peer-to-peer. How do I get help when I need it? When I'm in with a resident, there's a lot of challenges around being able to easily get help and ask for help. People are tired of carrying around multiple devices. I walk into facilities and I see people carrying pagers and radios and tablets and meds, everything. They only have 2 hands. Their hands are full. Is there any way that we can streamline that and reduce the number of devices? I'm being asked that constantly. I hear it a lot. We have a legacy call system that really doesn't do much and has limited capabilities. Can you give new life? Can you help us with that? Reporting. I wish I had reporting. I got family members coming in and complaining that my mom no one ever responds to her call lights. It'd be nice to have reports to be able to justify and show the quality of service that we're delivering. Charting and reimbursement leakage. This is something that is a huge pain point. And it's not because anyone's incompetent, it's simply because people are so overworked. Is there ways that we can give better access, more readily access to do that charting? To capture those things that lead to better reimbursement and prevent leakage. They'd love integration with wander and access control and alerts, coming to their system or coming to their nurse call system or into one platform. Sorry, since we're here talking about the one platform. The need for frontline resident communication and staff communication, keeping everybody informed. It's hard to communicate with everyone, and being able to do that. And then the last thing is the laundry list of challenges that we have. And the biggest one is this: is they're like budgets. I don't have a lot of money to make the improvements that I need. So how can you help us with that? So those are some of the core things that we believe we can help you with our One platform. So what is One? Okay, the One platform really is a revolutionary way of doing things. It's a single source technology solution designed to connect multiple business communication ecosystems, multiple things into one. I like to use very, very technical terms. It's like a Lego system, okay? This is my non-technical description of what One is. It's like a Lego system where you can take different building blocks, okay, capabilities, which I'm going to introduce you to here in a couple minutes, and you can design and customize and build a solution that meets and addresses your needs based on your budget and of course, the need that you're trying to address. So we build systems from scratch. We integrate and we scale existing systems to meet your exact business needs. No matter which way we go and how we approve it, One will be the home base where systems come together seamlessly. So let's talk about some of these solutions, all right? The first one, you probably aren't going to be surprised, is what we call One Call, and you'll see a reoccurring theme. We call everything with One. One Call is a nurse call solution. Call station, corridor lights, locking and unlocking doors, right? Pendants, location services, real-time reporting, escalation of events, dashboards, system health. It is a comprehensive nurse call system from beginning to end. Some of the things that make it somewhat unique is our ability to do system health checks, that we're constantly monitoring pendants and all stations to make sure if they're wireless, if their batteries are in good shape, if they're communicating. Our dashboards, the ability to customize our dashboards based on what you want to see and visualize in a dashboard. And our ability to communicate can be customized. So you can build what we would refer to as a channel plan that can be tailored to each area within your facility. So you only see you only will see and hear the calls that are meaningful for you, depending on your position. An example, let's say I work in the assisted living building. I don't necessarily, I may not want to hear all the call lights that are coming from the skilled facility, all right? I'm an administrator. I may not want to hear all the chatter day-to-day of all the calls, but the one thing I would want to be notified is if there's a fall. So you can tailor this solution around what you want and how you want it to communicate and work. The next part of the building block that we have is called One Renew. What's unique about One Renew is this. The word renew is very powerful in the fact that we can overlay this one platform onto your existing call light system. So you don't have to rip and replace to get a state-of-the-art call systems. And a couple of examples of how Renew can be used. First, I will use newer call systems that are pager-based. I have yet to meet anybody who loves pagers, right? So what Renew can do in that application is overlay on top of that call system, eliminate the need for pagers, convert those text messages into an audible announcement that can be played over a two-way radio. The advantage of that is now everyone will hear the calls. There'll be escalations. In other words, if I'll make this up, 2 minutes, no one has responded, it will announce the call again. And then now staff, instead of everyone stopping and running to take care of a resident, they can simply through the two-way radio say, I've got room 103. The other advantage is once they're in there, they have great peer-to-peer communication. If they need help, they can just use their radio and call for help. It's an easy to deploy solution. It basically ships in a box and we deliver it to you and we get rid of the challenges of pagers. Another way that we use Renew is maybe you have a legacy call system and literally call lights on top of the door and a call panel at the nurse station. What we can do with One Renew is we can again overlay on that and we convert those lights okay, that come into a digital signal that feeds into our one call system. And we get all the advantages of a state-of-the-art call system without having to rip and replace everything. Now, as these legacy systems continue to get harder and harder to repair or find parts, the beautiful part of this is you can then just take one of our wireless call stations and deploy it in the room, in the bathroom, and then based on your budget and your need, you can start converting your old legacy system into a brand new call system. The other part of one call and one renew is you can mix and match. So you can have one renew in one wing that's using pagers and you want to get rid of it. You may have an older assisted living building on your campus that is using the call lights, and you can use our system, our one system, to overlay on that. And you may be opening up a brand new wing, a new memory care area that you need to have resident call in there. With one, you can do all those things within one head-end unit. So it scales to grow as your needs grow. Another capability that we have that people are excited about is when it comes to fall detection. I like to look at our product that we call One Watch as a virtual FTE. It's using advanced 4D radar to map a person's position in their living quarters, bathroom, living room, in contrast to the floor itself. It is an intelligent system, so the resident need not wear a pendant or anything. They just live their life. It does not use cameras, so privacy is maintained. And what it will do is it will learn where residents are doing activities throughout the day. For example, it will know when they're sitting in a chair or lying on a sofa. It will know when they're in bed, when they get out of bed. It will know when they go into the bathroom. And again, if there's any type of fall, a slow fall, rapid fall, it will sense that and it will alert the staff. So from a resident perspective, dignity and privacy is maintained. From a staffing perspective, you literally have a virtual FTE watching over that resident 24/7. And again, it's all tied into the one solution. People ask me, well, Mike, we have a nice call system, but we really would like to add Watch, your fall detection. Can we do that? The answer is yes, you can do that. That's the beautiful part of One, is its modularity. Remember, its ability, like a Lego system, to build what you need and deploy it. So that's One Watch, the fall detection. Another capability that's very exciting for us, it's fairly new for us, is called One Mobile. What One Mobile is it's combining three key tasks or needs that caregivers have into one easy-to-use mobile device, a smart device. The part of the One Mobile is it is a rugged smartphone that is Android-based. And the first capability that people love is it mimics and acts just like a two-way radio. So it has a push-to-talk button. Excuse me. So if your environment today has two-way radios, this will integrate into those two-way radios. So it acts just, again, like a radio. You press the button to speak, you release to listen. The second thing that it does is it gives you a mobile dashboard of calls. So now you can visually see resident calls coming up. You can see a running timer of them, how long they've been waiting for a response. And then with the push of a button, you can accept the call to take care of that resident. And the nice thing is then your coworkers that have a mobile device, One Mobile, they can physically see that you are helping room 103. The third part of the stool that the mobile is it is an Android-based device. So you can run EHR, electronic health record-based applications to do real-time charting at the bedside. For example, Point Click Care has a product called Companion that will run and be supported on this device. So now staff can do quick charting in the room at the bedside. One of the things that feedback I've heard from caregivers is when it comes around toileting, the amount of time that they are required to stay in that room, waiting on the resident, they could do a lot of charting and catching up without leaving that resident. So again, One Mobile delivers push-to-talk capability, a mobile dashboard of activities, and the ability to support and run an EHR-based application. So it's 3 things in one for productivity. The next capability is something that has come up just recently that we're excited about. We call it One Temperature. One Temperature automatically logs and monitors information so your staff can focus on resident care. One Temperature isn't just for refrigeration. So the application that we're hearing people say is, Mike, I have 3 times a day to go and measure my refrigeration units, my hot water. I have to measure hot water coming out of, out of the spigot in the residence rooms. I need to log that for the state. All right, I need to monitor our boiler or our cooling systems for failures if they occur. With One Temperature, we give you that, again, virtual FTE for lack of better description, that can automatically monitor temperatures. And temperatures can be set based on high and low temperatures and alarm. For example, medicine cabinets, right? It's vital that those maintain a consistent temperature for the meds that are in there. We can monitor that and track that. And if there's any variations, it will alarm. And the alarms, by the way, within One are very unique. They can be played across two-way radio, like a verbal announcement. They can be in the form of a text message. They can be an email. It can even make a phone call to whoever you designate. And the escalations that we allow can determine what we do for communication. For example, if the hot water system goes out, the first thing it could do is it could send a message to your maintenance person. And that message could either be a text message and or an email. And if it hasn't received a response in, let's just say 5 minutes, it can call that maintenance person. If there's still no response, it can escalate and it can call your on-call service provider, et cetera. So those escalations and how they work are consistent across the One platform. When we're talking temperatures, it can be very nice in the fact that how you want to respond based on the device that we're talking about, depending on how mission critical it is. Those escalations and those alerts can be tailored around that. And then, as I mentioned, it's logging everything. So now when the state comes in, based on whatever policy you have, you can run reports and show the temperature variations or the logs for all your refrigeration units, your hot water systems, your medicine cabinets. It can even monitor for spills or flooding. It can monitor IT closets for humidity and the heat to make sure that everything is protected. So One gives a lot of capabilities that today probably are being done manually. We can free up that time and redeploy those precious minutes. And in senior living, every minute is precious from what I hear constantly in feedback. So that's One Temperature. Another capability that people want is the ability to get the word out. With One Connect, you can send messages immediately. You can pre-record and schedule a time for messages to go out. So it is a great communication hub. For example, people like to use it for reminding residents and staff of activities, like every Wednesday at 10 o'clock, bingo. A message can be sent out, and that message can be out through two-way radio. It can be through email. It can be a text message as a reminder. You can also record messages. So you can physically go in and record a message, like a reminder to the staff for XYZ or flu shots. Let's say you're doing flu shots on this coming Thursday. You can record a message saying, hey staff, this Thursday at 3 o'clock, there'll be flu shots provided in the cafeteria. And you can set those messages to be reoccurring messages and reminders. It might be for staff meetings. It might be for activities for the residents. That's the beautiful part of Connect. It helps you get the word out to your staff and to your community. We call it One Connect. The last part of the solutions that I was going to talk to you about is more from a corporate perspective. We have what's called One Enterprise. So all the information, everything that we're tracking and managing and monitoring within the One platform in the form of reports can be rolled up into enterprise reports. So now from a corporate perspective, you can look at all of your assisted livings and you can see your average response time to calls. Or you can see any falls and fall activity that's happened across your skilled facilities. Whatever the information that you want and on demand can be generated and created. Similarly, with one content and one enterprise, you can disseminate messages from corporate out across your entire network of facilities. So one enterprise gives you unmatched capabilities of reporting to make more informed decisions and see what's actually happening out in the communities, and the ability from a corporate perspective to get the word out. That's one enterprise. So when I've went through 7 solutions, we do have other capabilities with the one platform, but these are the ones that are most commonly asked about, are requested either directly or indirectly as something to help them, right? Improve real-time communication peer-to-peer. People want one device to carry. People love the idea of getting more life out of their legacy system, making it like new. Real-time reporting, helping to make informed decisions. A mobile device that gives them access to EHR at the bedside to improve charting and reimbursement. Bring everything together to a single communication, your wander, your access control, resident call, fire alarm, peer-to-peer communications, all handled through the one platform. Easy to manage frontline resident communications, so keeping everybody informed in what's happening. That can even be setting up detailed emergency plans, response plans, right? And the last thing is budget-friendly solutions that scale to your needs. So you can start very small and start building and adding and building out your quote-unquote Lego system, okay, to meet your needs to help your staff. That's what one delivers and can deliver for you. The last thing I wanted to leave you with before I open it up to questions is just a quick reminder. We have radios, by the way. I know there's been a lot of shortages and a lot of back orders and a lot of complaints of people not being able to find XYZ radio. I want you to know that we manufacture our own radios. We are known in the industry, actually, in many different verticals for our radios and communication equipment. The radio that most commonly is used in senior living is the radio that's pictured here. It's our 4000, AWR 4000. It's a 16-channel, 2-watt radio. This radio comes with a 2-year warranty. It is crystal clear communication. It's powerful, and it will integrate with your existing radio systems. It has a built-in flashlight for the nights. It's got Bluetooth capability. You can put headsets on it, and you can even change the faceplate and make it color coordinated based on your teams. You can devise very complicated or sophisticated channel plans because it can do scanning of channels. And what we mean by scanning of channels is this. You may have an emergency broadcast channel. Let's say it's channel 8. But during the day, I want to hear all the communication in the assisted living on channel 2. If a tornado is coming, whoever can go to channel 8, I think that's what I said, and they can say, attention staff, whatever the emergency message would be, and all the radios would scan and hear that message for better communication. These radios can also do something else. They can actually answer a phone call. We have a product called Telephone Interconnect, and these radios support DTMF. So you can make phone calls and you can receive phone calls from these radios. So if you're trying to find radios and you're having a hard time and you want an unbelievably reliable and crystal clear radio that staff love, we probably sell this. We sell many different brands. We probably sell 70,000 of these radios a year into the communities. This is the radio to call us about. So I just wanted you to be aware that we have radios. We're getting towards the bottom of the hour. I'm hoping you found this beneficial. We'd love to get solving with the power of one in your community. My contact information is right here. Mike Snyder, my phone number, my email address. Would love an opportunity to speak with you. I'm going to end this. We're at the bottom of the hour. I want to wish everyone a very happy and safe holiday, and I hope that I'll get an opportunity to answer your questions and speak with you in the near future. So with that, I'm going to stop this and wish everyone, again, a very safe and happy holiday. Goodbye, everyone.